Did you know that some of the foods we eat every day can be extremely dangerous for our cats? That's right. Not everything that's tasty and healthy for us is safe for them. Often, in an attempt to treat our furry friends, or even without realizing it, we might offer them something toxic. A cat's body works very differently from ours, and some foods that are harmless to humans can cause serious health issues for cats, and even put their lives at risk. In this video, you'll find out which foods you should never give to your cat, and we'll explain exactly why they're so dangerous. If you live with cats, this is essential information. So stick with us until the end, because what you're about to learn could literally save your cat's life. Dairy products. The classic image of a cat licking milk from a saucer is one of the most common cliches when it comes to felines. But behind that cute scene lies a serious problem. Despite the long-standing association between cats and milk, many people still believe it's safe for them. The truth is, most adult cats can't properly digest lactose. As cats grow, they stop producing enough lactase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down lactose, the natural sugar found in milk. Without this enzyme, lactose remains undigested in their digestive system, making it hard to process and causing discomfort. When a cat drinks milk or eats dairy products like cheese or yogurt, that undigested lactose ferments in the intestines. This can lead to symptoms like gas, diarrhea, stomach pain, and even vomiting. In more severe cases, especially in more fragile cats, it can cause dehydration, which requires immediate attention. While some cats may tolerate small amounts of dairy without showing symptoms, that doesn't mean these foods are appropriate for them. If you want to treat your pet, it's much safer to choose snacks made specifically for cats or lactose-free milk formulated for feline consumption. After all, cow's milk isn't part of a cat's natural diet, and in most cases, it does more harm than good. Chocolate. Chocolate is a true favorite among humans. It's hard to find someone who doesn't love it. But when it comes to your cat's well-being, chocolate should be completely off the menu. The main culprit here is theobromine, a substance found in cocoa. While the human body can process it fairly easily, cats metabolize it much more slowly. This means theobromine can build up in their system, even in small amounts, reaching toxic levels quickly. Symptoms of chocolate poisoning vary depending on how much was eaten and the size of the cat, but the most common signs include vomiting, diarrhea, fever, muscle tremors, restlessness, and a rapid heartbeat. In more serious cases, it can lead to seizures, arrhythmias, and even organ failure, which can be fatal. Studies show that chocolate poisoning in pets is more common than people think. Even though cats don't have taste receptors for sweetness, so they're less drawn to chocolate, they can still end up eating it by accident, especially if it's left within reach. It's important to understand that no type of chocolate is safe for cats. Even milk chocolate or white chocolate contains cocoa, and therefore theobromine. And the darker the chocolate, the higher the concentration of this substance, and the greater the risk of poisoning. So never give chocolate to your cat, and always keep cocoa-based products out of their reach. Fish and chicken bones. Giving your cat a piece of fish or chicken might seem like a natural and tasty treat. After all, many people assume that since cats are hunters in the wild, they're used to eating their prey whole, bones and all. But when it comes to domestic cats, fish and chicken bones pose a serious health risk. These bones are small and fragile, and they tend to splinter easily into sharp shards. These splinters can cause serious problems, such as choking, blockages in the digestive tract, or even punctures in internal organs like the stomach or intestines. On top of that, if a bone gets stuck in the throat, your cat could have trouble breathing, which is a veterinary emergency. The danger is even greater when the bones are cooked. Cooking makes them more brittle, increasing the risk that they'll break into dangerous fragments when chewed. That's why it's so important to make sure fish or chicken bones never make it into your cat's food bowl. If you want to give your cat a meaty treat, the safest option is boneless, fully cooked meat with no seasoning or spices. And if your cat accidentally swallows a bone, seek veterinary help immediately, even if they seem fine at first. Grapes. Grapes might seem harmless and even healthy for us, but they pose a serious risk to cats. Small, sweet, and juicy, they hide a danger that still puzzles experts. No one knows exactly which substance in grapes causes toxicity, but the effects are well documented. Both fresh grapes and raisins can cause acute kidney failure in cats. This condition prevents the kidneys from properly filtering the blood and removing toxins, which can lead to severe and even fatal complications. Symptoms usually appear within a few hours of ingestion and include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, and refusal to eat. As the condition worsens, the cat may show signs of abdominal pain, extreme fatigue, and in more critical cases, stop urinating altogether, a clear sign that the kidneys are shutting down. Without quick intervention, kidney failure can be deadly. And even if the cat survives, the kidney damage may be permanent, affecting their quality of life long-term. What's most alarming is that there's no safe amount. Some cats may react badly to just one grape, while others might tolerate more, making the risk unpredictable. That's why the recommendation is clear. Never give grapes or raisins to your cat, and always keep them out of reach. Onion and garlic. It's common for pet owners to share small portions of homemade food with their cats, thinking that because it's natural, it must be safe. But what's healthy for us can be extremely dangerous for felines. A clear example of this is onion and garlic, two ingredients widely used in cooking, but highly toxic to cats, even in very small amounts. The danger lies in substances called thiosulfates, found especially in onions. These compounds directly attack a cat's red blood cells, leading to a serious condition called hemolytic anemia. In this condition, red blood cells are destroyed faster than the body can replace them, which reduces the oxygen supply to tissues. Poisoning can happen in several ways, from eating a small piece of raw onion to consuming food seasoned with garlic or onion powder, even in processed products. The risk isn't just from large amounts at once, but also from repeated exposure to small doses that can build up over time. Early signs of poisoning include weakness, lethargy, and loss of appetite. As the condition progresses, the cat may show pale gums, rapid breathing, a fast heartbeat, and dark-colored urine. Since symptoms can take time to appear, many owners don't connect them to the food, which delays diagnosis and makes treatment harder. That's why it's essential to keep cats away from any food containing onion or garlic, whether raw, cooked, dried, or powdered. Caffeine. Caffeine is one of the most popular stimulants among humans. It's found in drinks like coffee, tea, sodas, energy drinks, and even in some foods like chocolate. For us, it's a boost of energy and focus. But for cats, caffeine is a serious health hazard. The problem lies in how a cat's body processes caffeine. Cats have a much slower metabolism when it comes to breaking down the chemical compounds in caffeine. Once ingested, caffeine acts directly on the cat's nervous system and heart, causing symptoms like intense restlessness, muscle tremors, rapid breathing, and an abnormally fast heart rate. In more severe cases, it can lead to arrhythmias, seizures, and even collapse. Signs of caffeine poisoning can appear quickly, within minutes or a few hours after ingestion. And what's most concerning is that even tiny amounts can be dangerous, since cats are small and extremely sensitive. Just a sip of spilled coffee or a bite of chocolate could contain enough caffeine to cause harm. So if you regularly consume caffeinated drinks at home, it's crucial to keep cups, cans, and containers out of your cat's reach. It's also important to properly dispose of leftovers to prevent any accidental contact. Alcohol. Alcohol is present in many aspects of our daily lives, whether during social events, in cooking recipes, or even in fermented products. But while it's something common for humans, any amount of alcohol is extremely dangerous for cats. The substance responsible for this danger is ethanol, found in all alcoholic beverages like beer, wine, and spirits. In addition, fermented foods or anything containing alcohol, like raw bread dough or desserts made with liqueur, can also pose a threat. The big issue is that cats have a very limited ability to metabolize ethanol. Once ingested, alcohol is quickly absorbed into the bloodstream and begins to affect the central nervous system. This can lead to symptoms such as disorientation, loss of coordination, vomiting, difficulty breathing, and in more severe cases, seizures. If the poisoning is severe, the cat may fall into a coma or even die from respiratory failure. Even a very small amount can be enough to cause intoxication. So it's crucial to never leave alcoholic drinks or fermented foods within your cat's reach. Prevention is the best way to protect your pet from a risk that, unfortunately, many pet owners still underestimate. Now that you know the main toxic foods for cats, it's much easier to avoid accidents and ensure your furry friend lives a longer, healthier life. But if your cat ever eats any of these foods, don't wait for symptoms to appear. Seek veterinary help immediately. The sooner your cat gets treatment, the better the chances of avoiding serious complications. And remember, when it comes to animal health, prevention is always the best approach. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more tips on how to take great care of your cat. Share this video with other pet owners. You might be saving the lives of many cats out there. And tell us in the comments, what food does your cat always try to steal from you? We'd love to know. Stay alert and take good care of your cats. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.